Good morning, one and all. Dear students, welcome you all to Sanvi Learning Services and especially Career in Commerce webinar. Dear students, the intention behind conducting this webinar is to guide you to have a better future. It's like everyone has an opinion that only science and maths group will have a successful life in the future. We would like to come out, make each and every student come out of the that particular situation and make you understand that each and every field has same opportunities. Here we have a live example, Mr. Sai Krishna Reddy, who have come from bottom and now he is at the peaks, earning sound income. And dear students, any qualification will just make you get the job. And from there, like whether you grow or you stand at a stable position, it all decides with your hard work, commitment, dedication. Today, you will be understanding how you can become successful in your life. And the intention behind conducting this seminar is, dear students, even in commerce, we have got vast opportunities. And another thing is whether you choose BPC, MPC or CEC, whatever may be, later also you can shift the opportunities and with new national education policy, even within a year or within a couple of years, in the upcoming days, there's scope to shift your course according to your interest. And the intention behind conducting this seminar, especially to high school children, is, dear students, if you know or if you have a proper aim right now, there are 100% chances to reach your success point in a very short time. So that is the main intention. And today we are going to enlighten you with all the opportunities in commerce, and not only in commerce, in the upcoming days, in the next month and the upcoming months, we are here to guide you. Sanvi cares for your lives, because until unless children become successful, we cannot see India at the top position in the world. So our intention is to make all our children powerful citizens and make India powerful. Here we have our in charge, Mr. Jobin sir, to introduce the speaker. I welcome him onto the dais. Let him say hi.
Good morning, dear students. Good morning, dear students. Welcome to the free webinar on commerce organized by Sanvi Learning Services. Today, we are very glad to have our trainer, CA Enugu Sai Krishna Reddy Garu with us. He is an experienced audit manager in Deloitte with over 6 years of experience. He has completed his BCom and Chartered Accountancy He has secured 20th rank in PG set in MCOM entrance examination and 125th rank in ISET MBA examination. Currently, he is working in Deloitte. He has received marks of appreciation from the firm that he is working in between 2014 to 2020. And his faculties are from Stanford University, experienced certified professors from Stanford University. Now I invite Chartered Accountant Enugu Sai Krishna Reddy Garu to address you and give you training on career in commerce. Over to Sai Krishna Reddy Garu.
Hello everyone, good morning. Thanks a lot. I would like to thank first of all for Sanvi eLearning for giving an opportunity to interact with you guys. Hope everyone is doing good and staying safe. Okay. So here I am, like, thanks a lot for the good introduction which they kickstarted, like Mr. Srikanth Reddy and the Rubin sir. So I just want to tell you, like, what are the opportunities you guys have in the commerce field? I know, like, most of you guys are from the high school now. So I just want to enlighten you, like, what are the courses we have in the commerce and how you can I'm sorry, there was technical glitch. Okay. So for the next 1 hour, we are going to present about what are the opportunities we have in the commerce. So before I get started, I just want to tell you something about myself. So my name is Sai Krishna. They already introduced you about myself. So my dad expired when I was 3 years old. So I had like a lot of problems in the beginning. Like my mom used to do a lot of odd jobs, and then like I was good at studies though, but then I moved my focus from the science stream to the commerce stream. Okay, so I just want to tell you one thing. Don't take the assumption that the chartered accountancy course or any professional course is going to be like is only for the people who are from Hyderabad or Bangalore or Mumbai in that way, because this is a course where a lot of people who are from the rural background or from the midtown background will be more successful in this particular course. I'll just tell you like what are the opportunities we have and how can you take that route, and I'll guide you about all the stuff. Okay. So we'll get started, and meanwhile I'll share my examples also with you. So we have the presentation of career opportunities in commerce.
It's not shared.
Okay. So before I get started, I was just wondering how many of you heard about this chartered accountancy, company secretary, and the cost accountant? So we'll have one polling question just to know your pulse. Like how many of you are aware of this? Can you give an yes or no? Yeah, you can use the chat option or the poll option as well. Like for now, you can use the chat option. Have you heard about this chartered accountancy course or company secretary or cost accountant anytime? Okay, I could see some response out there. No, okay. Good. Okay, so there were few people, like I could see like around 30% of the people are familiar with this course. Nice, not bad. Because when I joined this course, like hardly I know, like I'll just tell you my example, like how I got into this course. Okay. No problem. Now for the next 1 hour, we're going to discuss about this chartered accountancy course and how the opportunities is going to be, how it's going to shape your career. Okay. Thank you guys for the response. Okay. Good. So I just want to give a brief background about myself. So I did my schooling in Nizamabad. I was a science student till +2. Like I was into MPC. I hope you guys are aware of the courses which we have after 10th standard. So I was a science student. I was an MPC. Then after the MPC, then I thought like, why don't I take CA? Because I've seen some examples. Like I just want to share one of my personal experience. So my uncle was a contractor. So what happened was like once, like when I was a child, so he actually went to a charity accountant, he gifted him a car. I was just surprised, like, why do you give a car to a CA? If he does a good job, probably you'll pay the fees. Then he told me like the amount of influence and the amount of knowledge chartered accountant possesses in terms of accountancy is incredible. And with the service he provided, the gifting a car is a small amount for them. Then I understood that, okay, this is some course where the people value a lot. Then I did some research about this particular course. Then I realized there are hardly like around 1.5 lakh people, not even that actually, like at that point of time, there were close to 1,20,000 chartered accountants who are qualified. Then I thought, why don't I take this course? So that's where I joined this course after my 12th standard, after my MPC. Okay. So this is one of the good opportunity, guys, like especially from the people, and most of the people who are successful in this particular career or the course are from the people who are from rural background and also from midtowns. Okay. So in this session, I'll explain you what will be the options for you guys and how the exam is going to be and all. Okay. So I'll just tell one more example. So I never traveled by flight, or I never stayed in a fancy hotel, but this course will give you an option to travel across the globe. Not only in India, it opens for you throughout the world. You can roam around once when you qualify this course. And I believe you heard about the engineers or someone, they go for the campus placements, right? After their engineering and all the stuff. And for the chartered accountancy course, the moment you clear, there'll be one or the other job offer in your email. So that's how the demand is for this particular course. Okay. The lot of opportunities, and Mr. Srikanth Reddy rightly said, you need not take commerce from the beginning. Still, after doing science also, you can join the commerce field. Okay. But as he said, as per the latest national education policy, during the high school itself, if you're determined of what you want to choose, and that can help you to progress in your own career. Okay. So we'll move forward, then we can discuss more in detail. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. So why this presentation? We already discussed basically. So to help you guys to choose a career in the commerce, and what are the opportunities you have in the commerce, and what are the fields you have, what are the careers courses you have once when you take this commerce course. Okay. So we'll walk you through what exactly will happen after your 10th standard. What do you have options after your 10th standard as well? Okay. So the objectives of this course are what next after 10th, what are the courses we have after 10th, and what are the different streamlines which we have. And we'll walk you through the differences between CA, CWA, and CS. And I'll help you to explain about the registration procedures for the above courses as well. Okay. And CA means chartered accountancy, CWA is the cost accountant, and CHC is the company secretary. And these three courses are the main pillars for the economy. Chartered accountant takes care of the accountancy and the income tax part. Cost accountant takes care of the costing part of any industry you have the costing. And the company secretary takes care of the legal perspective. So these three help us to build our nation. Okay, so I know that today's high school students, all you guys are the future leaders. So you can, if we have a strong foundation at your time, then that's going to be much useful for our country as a whole. Okay. So guys, these are the options after 10th standard. So you have science, commerce, and arts. Whereas in science, you have MPC and BIPC, and the commerce, you have CEC, and the arts, you have MEC and HEC. Okay. And the science groups are basically like the math, physics, and chemistry. And BIPC is nothing but your biology, physics, and chemistry. And commerce is the civics, economics, and commerce. Arts consist of math, economics, and commerce. and HEC consists of history, economic, and commerce. And the beauty of these courses of CA, CW, and CS is like, no matter whether you get into science or commerce or arts, still you will be eligible. Unlike the engineers or the medical professionals, the chartered accountants can come from different varied industries. So that's an advantage to us. So having said that, if you understand the importance of the course and if you are interested in this course, I would suggest you guys to enroll this course, to enroll into the commerce profession right from your after 10th standard immediately. So that's going to be helpful for you guys. Okay. So I know like probably in our school time, we never heard of the commerce, right? The simple thing like the Oxford definition of the commerce is the exchange of goods between nations or people or trade on a larger scale. So what it means to say is like, so I'll just tell you a small example why commerce is like evergreen business. For example, if you open a business, you need an accountant, right? Okay, I'll tell you something a very minor way. Like for example, like your mom, for example, your mother is a homemaker. She runs a home, right? How does she manage? Your dad helps you to run the home, right? What do they do? Initially, either we get through the salary or through our business, we get some amount, right? And we plan our account, like how much is going to be for your school fees or how much is going to be for your expenditure on your groceries or any medical expenditure. We're going to plan, right? Every month, our parents are going to plan. So that is a small budget which we have for our own home. Imagine for a country like India, the similar way the government has to plan the budget, right? How much budget we are going to have and all this stuff. And for business, for example, if you have any industry or if you are into any hospital or anything, you have the accountancy part. No matter it's a small business or big business, accounts is one of the important things. Okay, because to run the business, you need to know what are the costs, what is the expenditure, how much we need to pay the tax to the government and all the stuff. So whether you are in profits or whether the person is in losses, for everyone, the accounts would be there for sure. Okay, so the exchange of goods between nations or peoples or trade on a larger scale. So it all means with the commerce. So the future is going to be forever in the commerce field. There won't be any recession or something because no matter whether the company is in profits or losses, you will have the business and thereby they need an accountant, cost accountant, and company secretary. Okay, we'll move on. So as I said earlier, like commerce as a career, you have 4 options. Like these 3 are the primary options which you have: chartered accountancy, cost accountancy, and company secretary. And thereby we have another courses too, which I'll walk you through. Okay. So I'll just walk you through what are the difference between, I just touch based on it like earlier, but I'll walk you through in detail of what is CA, what is CMA, and what is CS course for you guys. Okay. And CA course is basically conducted by Institute of Chartered Accountants of India with the head office is in Delhi. And CMA is nothing but Institute of Cost Accountants. It's based out of Kolkata. And we have a company secretary, which is based out of Delhi too. Okay. So these 3 are the primary pillars for our economy. Okay. So guys, like, as I said earlier, like lot of many professionals in the CA, CMA, CS, and there is a general perception stating that, okay, these exams are very difficult, or this particular professions are basically for the people who are above middle class or higher middle class or something who are very like, what do you say, or super rich guys. Okay. But I would like to touch base once again, guys. So before joining the CA, like I came from a very normal background because as I told earlier, my dad expired when I was 3 years old. I was raised up by mom. Okay. Before joining the CA, I was nothing. But once and after qualifying, like currently, like I'm earning a very fancy package, like thanks to for this course. So everyone will have a good opportunity if you enroll for this courses. Okay. And the beauty of this course is like, you need not go and search for any job. Job will be right in your email once when you clear your exams. Okay. I'll explain you what will be there and what are the perks if you qualify the exams and how does it work. Okay. Yeah. So see, I told you, right? The CA, CMA and CS are basically the pillars of the economy. if you see here, chartered accountant deals with the auditing and taxation and accounting perspective. So you know the tax, right? Whatever you purchase, there will be a tax. If you purchase a chocolate, there will be indirect tax on that. Whatever you do, there will be some tax. So the chartered accountant deals with the taxation. Accounts, as I said, the small household accounts, your mom and dad can manage. But whereas the company's accounts and all, the professional chartered accountant will take care. And the cost accountant are basically, they relate to issue like cost reductions. For example, like to manufacture a car, it's going to take 10 lakhs and the cost accountant will tell us like, how can you reduce the cost? Okay, these guys deal with that. They are specialized in that. And the company secretary generally deals with the legal matters, especially relating to the companies. Okay, so these are the three perspectives which we have in the CA, CMA and CS guys. Okay, so further going to this thing, like in CA, we have further 3 levels. So one is a CPT and the other one is IPCC and the third one is a final. And CMA also you have 3 things called as foundation, intermediate and final. And in CS, you have foundation, executive and professional. Okay. And one thing I want to touch base with you guys about right now is, for example, if you do an engineering course, only when you clear your engineering, you'll have a job, right? Before clearing your engineering, you won't be able to secure any job. Similar with the medical professionals, only once when they hold an MBBS degree or the BHMS degree, they will be able to work. But with these professional courses, it's not necessary you need to clear all the 3 exams to get a job. Right after clearing first level or the second level, you will be eligible to do the job. So you're going to earn when you're working. So you need not depend on your parents. You can fund your own self. You can earn your own pocket money. And I tell you, you'll be surprised with one thing. Once when you clear your first level and enrolled in a very good firm for internship is basically like practical experience you'll get. So trust me, you're not even going to buy your toothbrush as well. Like starting from everything is funded by the company, like your flight tickets, your hotel prices, and everything is funded by company guys. So you need not clear all the courses to get a job over here. Even after clearing your first level, you will be eligible to do your internship. Okay. Yeah. So when we can get registered, right now you guys are in 6 to 10 standard. So I want you guys to focus on what you want to do. I wouldn't say that you need to do only commerce. I just want to enlighten you how the future is going to be for if you take a commerce course. Okay. So immediately after passing your 12th standard, you can enroll for these courses. It might be CA or CMA or CS. It's going to be the same. And guys, these courses are pretty much the 5 years. And I cleared in 5 years. So if you clear in the 5 years, then your future is going to be much brighter. Okay. So the takeaway from here is like you can get registered immediately after your 12th standard. Okay. Moving on. And just in case if there are some professionals who don't want to go directly after 12th standard to these courses, there's another option. Even after your graduation, you can pursue with this course. So graduation means either you can do your BCom or you can do your engineering too. But engineers or medical professionals, they have to clear one more paper to get into this course, but there is no restriction for them to join this course. So anyone can join this course. Okay. Moving on. So takeaway here, after 12th standard, you can register and clear this exams in 5 years, or else you can do your graduation and then join back here. Okay. As I said earlier, what is articleship? Is it compulsory? So I just want to tell you what articleship is. So as I said earlier, like you need not clear all the exams to get enrolled into the articleship. Articleship is nothing but internship. Like probably I can tell a small example for you guys. Have you seen someone like when they set up a business or when they get into your school as a teacher or something? Still at that point of time, they undergo some training, right, for a few days. Or whenever they go into another job, they want to get some practical experience. That's the reason they learn something much before. So here the articleship is basically, so the people who enrolled into this course, it's like on the job training. Whatever you learn in the books, you're going to apply in your job, thereby it will feed it in your brain. That is nothing but articleship. And this is compulsory for all the professional courses. And you will get paid when you do this. Okay, as I said earlier, you need not wait for your final degree to get paid. Right from your second level, like the once when you clear your first level, out of 3 levels, if you clear first level, you will be eligible to do the articleship, and your salary is going to get started from there. Okay. What are the career opportunities once when you clear this? So one thing, you can set up your own practice. Okay. And the other thing, you can do either you can do a job under someone, or the other thing, you can join under the government, or you can be as a consultant to the people. Okay. So the beauty of this course is like there is no restriction of the age. Even when you're 90 years old, you can still work. Once when you qualify, you can work till your last breath. You can work actually, because it's not about your physical strain. It's all about your mental brain, right? So the more you're experienced, the more you're going to get the knowledge, and you can share that with the people. And it's one of the most highly respected job, because we have very few chartered accountants, cost accountants, company secretaries in India. And the future for these professionals is very good. And the starting package, once when you clear these courses, would be around 9 to 10 lakhs per annum. And so with 6 years experience, you can get around 30 lakhs per annum too. If you're really good with your work, then you can actually earn close to 25 to 30 lakhs for sure after 5 to 6 years of experience. So when you compare with the engineers or the medical professionals, the time which is taken for this particular course is very less, and the cost is also very minimal. So guys, I want to tell once again, don't be in that assumption this particular course is only for the people who are from metros, or who are like higher middle class or the higher class. Don't even think in that way. This course, the most number of people who qualify these professional courses are lower middle class and middle class. And I'm proud to say that around 60 to 70% of the people would be from rural background. The chartered accountants who clear in the first attempt, or the people who clear in the 5 years, there'll be most of the people are from rural background. And one thing I want to tell, don't stop yourself in dreaming, guys. Dream big and try hard for that. Be consistent in your efforts. And I want to tell you something. There's a difference between desire and the burning desire. So desire, you'll just feel like, okay, let me clear this, I'll achieve something. Burning desire is something that won't make you to sleep. It always ignites you. Okay, I need to do something to focus on my own career. See, for example, like, I don't want to tell more about, okay, down the line, let's not think about this chartered accountants and all for 2 minutes. Let's think about your school curriculum. Okay, for example, like you secured 5th rank. For the next attempt, like, what do you say? Like, forget about the ranks. For example, you have your own score, right? In the math and science, you scored around 90%, and next time you want to score something around 95%, right? So if you think you won't be able to achieve the 95%, right? Or if you think that, okay, let me achieve this, will that help you to achieve 95%? No, that's a desire. Just you have a desire to get the 95%. So what is burning desire? You'll be very disciplined in your approach. Like, okay, I need to get a 95%. What should I do? You need to be consistent with your efforts, and you need to be dedicated to that. You need to be disciplined. And what you're doing every day, you need to have your own curriculum, right? You have to have your own discipline or the timetable. That won't even make you to sleep. And trust me, guys, I don't know how many of you have experience, but till date, I don't keep an alarm in my phone. See, if I want to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, I'll just think I have to wake up 4 o'clock in the morning. And that automatically it wakes me up at 4 o'clock every day. So what I'm trying to tell you, trust me, all the brains are same. There is no brain in such way like, okay, this guy has a different IQ and we have a different IQ. We all need to train our own brain in a different way. It's very easy, just that you need to be consistent with your efforts. Trust me, like probably I will touch base with you after 1 month. Hopefully if Sanvi e-learning has any bandwidth, because they have some multiple plans. If there is a bandwidth, I would like to touch base with you once again. If you want, try yourself for next 1 month. So just think that you have to wake up around 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock in the morning. Try this for 1 week. Trust me, 8th day, you'll wake up sharp at 7 o'clock. Whatever you think, you're going to wake up at that time. Try that consistently, you will see that. Because, so you have the magic of that is your brain. The way you give instructions to your brain, the way you have the positive thinking in your brain, that's how you're going to achieve the things. So forget about all these things. Okay, oh my God, this course is very difficult. This is only for metros. Forget about all the stuff. Just think, okay, if someone can see, example me, I'm not from any super fancy school or not from any, what do you say, higher middle class background or something. I know how hard I strive for this. The only thing is like, you need to have focus And don't even think that you should be very smart to clear this exam. The person who is consistent and who is a hard worker can clear this exam much before than the intelligent guy. Because the person who is very intelligent will be overconfident. Okay, I can clear easily, but the problem with this professional courses is like, it's not about the intelligence, it's about your dedication, and the hard work plays a vital role in this exams. So just focus on that. I'll explain you more about these courses, guys. Okay? Just don't strain your brain. Just think what you want to achieve. Focus on that. And I'm sure you guys can achieve that. So along with this professional courses, you have multiple courses. BBA you can join, Bachelor of Business Administration, and MBA you can join, Master of Business Administration. And DTL and DPM you can join after graduation. BSL is the course you can join after 12, and LLB you can join after graduation. And you can even join the international courses like IFRS and CIMA as well. Okay, and I'll tell you one thing, commerce is a land of opportunities, guys. No matter whether the economy is in recession or it's growing, I'll tell you a simple thing. The person earns money, he pays a tax. The person loses money, he pays a tax. If you want to eat, you'll pay a tax. If you purchase a chocolate, there'll be a tax on that. If you purchase a biscuit packet, it will be a tax on that. If you want to travel somewhere, your bus ticket will have a tax. Your railway ticket will have a tax. Everything, whatever you do across India and globally, if you want to avail some service, everywhere you will have a tax. Where there is a tax, where there is an accounts, a commerce graduate has to be there. So to be precise, no matter whatever the economy is, the commerce field, you'll have a jobs. And the lab, it has a land of opportunities now because of the globalization pattern. So you can't, it's not necessary you can restrict yourself. You can expose yourself to the globe, you can try yourself. Like I would say it's an ocean of opportunities, a land of opportunities, okay? Currently the globe is a remote village. So you have a lot of opportunities in the commerce field, guys. Okay, we'll move on. Yeah, so this thing, I guess the few people has already told, they heard about this chartered accountancy course. I know like you would have heard this thing, oh my God, the professional exam is very low, the pass percentage, like I know the pass percentage is low, like the 10% or 15, out of 100 people, like 15 people will gonna clear. But is it impossible? Definitely not. And how are the fruits after clearing exams is wonderful. As I said earlier, the starting package itself would be around 10 lakhs per annum with the 5 to 6 years of experience. If you're really in a good firm, then you'll earn minimum 25 to 30 lakhs for sure. Okay. So imagine within 5 years, you're earning 30 lakhs per annum is not a joke, right? So that's the beauty of this profession. And how much you're gonna invest in this particular profession is very minimal when you compare it with your pay structure. I would say not even 50% of your first salary, you're gonna, not even 50%, it's gonna be 20% of your first salary, you're gonna invest on this course. And if you don't wanna go for any coaching also, you can do your own self-preparation also. But obviously it's much helpful when you have a professional guidance, right? So one thing I want to re-emphasize here, if you think that chartered accountancy, company secretary, or the cost accountancy is difficult, just remove that from your brain. It's much, I wouldn't say it's very easy because you won't get rewarded in this way if it's very easy. But is it very difficult? Definitely not. How can you achieve that? I'll show you, probably in the next slides, we'll discuss about it. We just have only 5 points to get the success. A, B, C, D, E approach, which I'm going to tell you now. Okay. So for now, just remove this thing that, oh my God, it's very difficult. Forget about it. Why can't I do that? Just start practicing that. I'll tell you, like, everything is easy. Everyone has the same brain. Everyone has the same IQ. It's about how we are using, how much lethargic we are, how much active we are, how much consistent we are, how much dedicated we are. That makes a difference. Okay. Focus on your own goals right from the beginning. So it's much easier for you to reach your heights at a very young age. You have a lot of opportunities to explore the world. I'll tell you one thing. I never traveled outside Telangana, like before I cleared. Okay. Once when I clear this exam, I would say like I traveled around 15 countries. Not even 15, sorry. Like I traveled around, I don't even remember. Let me count now a minute. So probably around 7 to 8 countries I visited after clearing my CA. And in fact, I traveled a lot of places in the United States of America as well. So all these things is just because I qualified for this particular course that give me an opportunity to explore the world. Okay. So think who are the travel buffs, like who loves to travel a lot, who have a dream to travel, who have it. I would say, re-emphasizing again, don't dare, please do dare to dream big. Don't restrict yourself in dreaming big. Dreaming big is much useful for us, and have a burning desire. Only dreams won't help us. You should have a burning desire, not desire, burning desire. The difference between desire and burning desire, which I told earlier, burning desire won't let you to sleep. It always ignites you to work hard, hard and hard and hard. Okay. Because there won't be any single day where you can stop yourself in preparing for something, right? Even if you clear this exam, even if after 7th, 8th will start, after 8th, 9th will start, after 10, +1, +2, after that, some professional course. After that, you won't stop, because you need to, always you need to train your brain, right? So always have this burning desire. Enjoy your studies. Don't think that it's a burden. Enjoy. The more you enjoy the studies, the more the fun it would be. If you have your favorite cartoon show or something, like favorite YouTube show or something, or if you want to play your any game or something, what do you guys do? Even in the middle of night, you'll be very active in doing that, right? Similarly, because you love that, that's the reason you are very active during that time. So your brain works to the maximum capacity, right, at that point of time. Similarly, when you love your studies, when you know how much, what you're going to achieve once when you have a good skill, with good scores, then obviously you love your studies, right? Because you're going to get a good fruits after that. That's where your brain will work differently. So start loving, focus on your things. I'll tell you more about it in the further slides. Yep. So there's a general perception we need to study for 14 to 15 hours a day. Is it true? I wouldn't say every day you need to study for 14 to 15 hours a day. I will tell you my example actually. Like, see, I'm a morning person. I can't study beyond, after 9 p.m. I won't be able to study. So I'm a person who wakes up in the morning around 4 o'clock. 4 to 10 is the time maximum I study. That 6 hours is the most efficient time which I feel for the study purpose. And one more thing I want to tell, do you need to avoid the movies or something when you prepare for this exam? Definitely not. For me, see, every person has a different thing, right? I like to watch movies. So what I used to do before my final exams also, I used to pull some time to watch some movie. So the 3 hours, I used to enjoy that movie, and then I used to come back and study. So the simple thing, you need to know the difference where you need to draw the line. Okay, you have a time to play something, play for half an hour, give you 100%. Don't even think about studies for the half an hour, 1 hour. When you come back to the studies, don't think about anything else. Trust me, guys, it doesn't depend on how many hours you're sitting in front of the books. If someone tells you that studying for 12 hours to achieve something, it's not necessary. How many hours you're focused on your studies makes a difference, right? Whatever you study, give your 100%. It might be 3 hours, 4 hours, you'll see a difference. Without interest, if you study for 10 hours, and with interest, you study for 2 hours, the result is going to be the same. In fact, it's much better when in the 2 hours. So that's the difference. I wouldn't say professional exams are very easy, but I won't say that the professional exams are very difficult too. It's not that complicated, just that you should have a discipline. And definitely you need not study for 14 to 15 hours a day, but you need to study regularly because it's a professional course, right? And the amount of pay and the people who are reliant on you are tremendous. The one mistake which you do is going to impact many people's life. So we need to be very cautious. That's the reason our professional course exams are a bit difficult, but not complicated. With little bit of consistency, everyone can achieve that. Okay. So remove the perception, 14 to 15 hours a day is necessary to clear this exam. So it's not necessary. Okay. These courses are very difficult. The general perception about the professional courses is like, oh my God, there are only like 1 lakh people who clear this course. I'll tell you my membership number. So when I qualified as a chartered accountant, my enrollship number is 37,775 people. So basically I was a 37,775th qualified professional who enrolled as a CA, right? So we don't even have a 1 lakh. As of now, it must be around 60,000, I guess. We still did not reach the 1 lakh mark. So imagine the number of professionals who are there as of now in India and how India is improving. Like the economy is growing, right? So we have a lot of opportunities. Okay. So the main problem is like we have a general perception stating that only the engineers and the doctors have a life. So that's the reason most of the people, even they are bright, they never took this course. Okay. So I just want to tell you, not only the math and science, you have a lot of opportunities in the commerce too. These courses are not very difficult. They are difficult, but not very difficult. with some dedication and all, you can easily clear these courses in the 5 years. Okay, and the beauty of this course, as I said earlier, you not clear all your, what do you say? You need not be a certified chartered accountant to get a job. Even if you clear one level, then you'll have a job. Even if you clear second level, you'll have another job. Okay, moving on. So they just keep telling that even, okay, let me tell you one example. Like when I joined the chartered accountancy course, I had some seniors. So when I interacted with them, there was like, oh my God, like, did you join CA? Like, I don't think you can watch any movie, like you need to work hard for this. And so there's a lot of things. In fact, like my mother was not ready to join me into this chartered accountancy course. The main reason why she was scared is like, oh my God, because the general perception, even she had the same thing. The course is very difficult. And what if I don't clear? What will I do? Because it's much easier route, right? Taking an engineering and clearing easier. Engineering is much easier. And you'll have a good college life too, engineering. But in CA, it's completely different. That's the reason she don't want me to enroll. But somehow I convinced her and got joined in this course. And I said earlier, I never stop watching movies because I love to watch movies. So whenever the new movie gets released, I used to watch. That's how I used to be very active during that time. Watching movies or doing something which I like, which I enjoy the most, I used to do so that I have a concentration of doing something else at the later time. So just stop thinking we must sacrifice our life for the courses. I'm emphasizing again, guys. So don't think you should stop everything when you need to achieve something. Even for your school or college, have the finite time period. Half an hour, let me play. 1 hour, let me play. Let me study for the rest of the time seriously. Okay. Or if you want to watch a movie, go around and ask your parents that let me watch a movie for 3 hours. It's completely fine. You refresh your brain. Because we are not any computers, right? To train ourselves to be structured in 16 hours a day or something like that. Okay. Give some relaxation. Okay. Do something which you like. And make sure you give your time for studies as well. Just because I'm telling you to play or watch movies, don't think that you should do only that. Have some time period to do that. Okay. It's all about the discipline which starts from the very young age, guys. To be very honest, no one told me when I was at this age. I feel you are lucky and fortunate that you're able to know a lot of things much before you reach that level, that age. Because this is much good for you because you can learn a lot of things at this tender age and you can add that into your regular habit. That's going to be very helpful for you guys. Okay. Okay. So one thing about this thing, as I said earlier, passing in first level assure the degree. So basically like in this course, so you need not clear all the levels. Okay. Even when you clear first level also, you'll be able to get some job. First and second level, basically. Second level, you'll have a lot of jobs. Okay. They have a general perception. Like even in fact, like especially in Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, we have a general perception stating that the bright students will go for the science stream, engineering and medicine. And the people who don't study well, they go to the commerce. That's what the general perception is. But I want to tell you something, guys, not at all. And it's just the general perception. People will become lethargic and they won't study for something. Okay, but that's not a case. 11th commerce is not a rest year. You have a lot of things to learn. You, at a very young age, if you take at 11th standard itself, if you take it to commerce, you can clear your CA much before than 5 years. You can in fact clear in 4.5 years too. The 6 months also plays a difference, right? And you'll be very good with the fundamental concepts also, right from the beginning if you enroll for the course. Okay, so it's not at all a rest year. And if someone asks you that, okay, don't do commerce, it's much probably the people who can't qualify for the engineering or medicine would take this. Definitely not. It's one of the beautiful course. There is no recession for this and it's accepted globally, guys. Okay, the way you do the business across the globe is same. The taxes might be different, but the brain works in the same way, right? How you do the business. So wherever the business is there you need a commerce guy. Okay. In fact, you can check with someone like your relatives or your friends. You can ask them, like, do you do accounts in your day-to-day activities? You can ask your parents actually. You can just go to them and ask them, like, how do you plan your every month expenditure? So they do some analysis about, right? Okay, this is the income, this is the expenditure, and that also is a simple accounts. Everything is accounts, guys. Everything is accounts. Just that for bigger business, you need a qualified chartered accountant. For smaller business, our mother and father should be fine to manage our own household business. Okay. Yes. So now we will discuss, as I said earlier, there are 5 paths to the success, A, B, C, D, E, right? So let's discuss of what are those things. Trust me guys, it's not about chartered accountancy course or something. For anything, right from your school, for your starting from 6th standard to 10th standard, for everyone, or anyone to be successful in their own career or profession, this is one of the things which is very useful. So let's see that what are those simple ABCDEs to have a very good life, to be very successful. A is attitude, guys. Positive attitude and self-confidence is one of the main thing which makes a difference from others. Simple thing, guys. If you think that, okay, I won't be able to do that, then you won't be able to do that. If you think that, let me try it, I will be able to do that, that makes a different thing for your brain, because the way you do the work is going to be a different. Or just imagine, like, for example, like if there is a 1,000 meters run race, before even starting, if you think that, oh my God, this guy is very strong, he can run for 1,000 meters, whereas I won't be able to do the 1,000 meters. So you are restricting your own strength and capabilities, that you won't be, that the thing which you pass on to your brain is a negativity, right? I won't be able to do that. That will make you to go backwards. If you think that, okay, I will be able to do that, maybe you won't be able to achieve the 1,000 meters, but 600 meters you'll be able to achieve for sure, right? Because that's your general capability you have. If you keep trying that, and you'll reach the 1,000% for sure, 1,000 meters for sure. That's all about your positive attitude and self-confidence. Don't even think that, okay, let me tell you one thing about myself. I was very good at studies during my schooling, and till 12th standard I was good, but unfortunately I did not secure very good rank in MSET, and I did not do my engineering. So a lot of people, when I joined in the CA, they told my mother that, okay, why did he took the chartered accountancy course? It's very difficult. He wasn't able to get a proper score in the MSET. Like, how do you expect him to get a chartered accountant's degree with only 30,000 people got cleared, 30 or 25,000 got cleared at that point of time. So that I had that burning desire in my head. Let me prove this guy's wrong. Let me show them what I'm capable. I'm a person who doesn't tell before I do something. I like to achieve something and showcase to the people what I achieve, right? So the same thing, the self-confidence is one of the key things, guys. Even during CA in one point of time, I was so scared to give an exam. Like, before even writing that exam, I was scared. Oh my God, will I be able to achieve this exam? Will I be able to clear this paper or not? But what happened, I called my uncle at that point of time. He was a cost accountant. So I just asked him, he told, like, what will happen if you fail? Who is going to judge you? If someone judges you, will they take care of you? No, right? All that you're going to matter for you is yourself and your parents. And when your parents saw your hard work, they wouldn't say, trust me guys, if you give your 100%, even if you fail or even if you get less score in your exams, your parents won't say you anything because they saw your hard work. In fact, they will tell you a best way or better way to train you in a different way, right? Your self-confidence makes a crucial role, guys, in your success. Okay, have always a positive attitude towards whatever you do and be very confident about yourself. Self-confidence is one of the key things which we need to have. Don't even think this is probably for the people who are very rich or who are very settled or who are from very metros or the bigger cities. Trust me, 60 to 70% of the successful chartered accountants are from the rural background or the mid-towns. I can proudly say I'm from a mid-town and I'm one among the top auditors of Deloitte. Okay, consistently I was a top rater in Deloitte. So trust me, that doesn't stop us. And one thing, communication is a very key thing. As I said earlier, world is a remote village now. It's a village, right? The globe is a village now. Right now, you can pick up the call and talk to someone in the US and the Russia or Netherlands or San Francisco, wherever it is, you can talk to someone, right? It's all about the minutes you can reach them. What is the mode of communication? I say, like, with all due respect to our local languages or the native languages, the communication why we need in English is because the person who resides in other country, the common accepted language is English. And it's very good if you learn from the beginning. If you haven't enrolled, if you're good with English, I'm happy for you guys. If not, I would suggest you guys to enroll for some courses where you can learn English from the beginning. Okay, the communication in English plays a vital role, guys. Be confident about yourself, like, because that plays a crucial role. No matter how your scores are, your English plays a vital role. I would encourage you to enroll for some courses. I'm not sure whether SAMHI provides some courses or not, but if yes, probably the correspondent of the faculty would reach out to you guys. If there are any courses, I would suggest you guys to enroll for them as well. Okay. So A is attitude, positive attitude and self-confidence, which helps you to reach the success. Okay, moving on. B is basics, guys. Don't forget your roots and don't forget basics in your education. Don't be behind your scores. Don't be behind your ranks. Think about what you're learning. Okay, what I do, I'll just tell you what I do. Even now, see, basically I have enrolled for another course now. I'm sorry. So I started studying every day in the morning, 4 o'clock. I'm waking up these days and I'm studying for something. What I do, the simple technique. Every day I study. Before I start today's lecture or today's topic, what I do, I'll revise my earlier topics. How much time would it take? It just 15 minutes it would take. I'll just glance it. Okay, what did I learn? I'll just like close my eyes and I'll think, okay, this is what I learned in the last few days. And then I'll start the new topic. What happens is like the incremental approach, guys. The first day you'll study 10 pages, second day you'll study 10 pages, third day you'll study 10 pages. Fourth day, you might forget the first day 10 pages, right? So the incremental approach will help you to remember the story of the content, whatever you're studying. I would suggest like, how many of you will remember, like, for example, like, can I run a poll now? Does it work? Yeah. So let me ask you one question, guys. So, it's already 11. Is it fine? Guys, it's already 11, but I would like to extend it for more 15 minutes. Hope you're comfortable with that. Okay, I just want to run a poll question for you guys. Before that, I'll just ask a question. How many of you, after watching a movie, can recall the story and tell after 1 week as well? Can you give an yes and no? For example, if you're watching your favorite movie or favorite show, okay, how many of you will be able to remember that? Okay, I could see a lot of S out there. Nice, there are only few no's. Oh God, 93, 94, good, good, good. Keep the number counting, guys. I'm expecting more responses from you guys. Hope you understood my question. How many of you remember the movie which you watched 1 week back or something? 1 week or something. Nice. So around 90% of the people knows the movie. They remember the story, right, of the movie. Right? Why do you remember that movie? Because you like that movie. You're interested in that, right? Similar thing. But if I ask you something which you learned like 10 days back, will you be able to tell? Not everyone will be able to tell, right? The only thing what we are lacking here is like we're not consistent, or we are not that interested in that particular course or particular content. So start developing the interest and have this incremental approach, guys. Don't rest. For example, if you're studying 10 pages every day recall those 10 pages. Every day recall those 20, recall those 30, recall those 40 when you move forward. It wouldn't take much time. Trust me, it's going to create wonders. It's much easier for you when you prepare for your final exams. Okay? That is helpful for you throughout your life. It's much easier for you during your schooling to study during your unit test or whatever the tests you have. But in professional courses, it's going to be difficult. If you have this kind of thing right from the beginning, that's going to be much helpful for you guys, right? Okay. Next, C is consistent efforts. As I said earlier, it's not about studying 1 day, relaxing for the rest of the 5 days and studying after 6 days. Be consistent, guys, whatever it is. If you're studying 1 hour or 2 hours a day, it's okay. But make sure you study for the time. Okay. Be consistent. Positive attitude, self-confidence, and the basics and the consistent effort. These 3 things can help you to reach any goal in your life. And trust me, getting a degree is one step. Being successful in your career or business, anything, guys, you need to have this A, B, C, D, E approaches. Okay? Be consistent with your efforts. And starting with the D is the dedication. And how much dedicated towards your work. As I told you earlier, the burning desire and all this stuff will make you very dedicated towards the things, right? Be dedicated of whatever you're doing. So then E start for enjoying the study. See, movie we watch, we enjoy that, right? Similarly, enjoy your studies. It's going to be easier. And what are this A, B? Simple, right? A, B, C, D, E. Attitude, self-confidence. B is basic. C is consistent effort. D is dedication. And E is enjoying the study. These 5 things plays a vital role in your personal life, professional life, future career, whatever it is. Trust me, guys. See, I wouldn't say all of you are going to be in the, what do you say? All you would be in the job or something. There might be a few people who get into a business as well. But for all this thing, this discipline is very important, right? People won't be able to earn money if they're not disciplined in the business as well. You need to be dedicated and you need to be hard worker and you need to have the self-confidence and the positive attitude towards what you're doing. So these things will play a vital role, guys, and no matter where you are in your career, okay, in your personal life, professional life, wherever it's helpful for you guys. So I just want to tell few things, and before I ask the forum for any questions, So I just want to touch base about few more things about my own personal life. Okay. So guys, like as I said earlier, like I lost my dad when I was 3 years old and my mom raised me up totally. Okay. So I had big dreams. Like I always want to like had this thing like I want to travel the world or achieve something and make my mom happy and be successful in my own career. Okay. That was something which was triggering me, but I didn't had an idea how can I achieve that. Okay. So when I enrolled into this course, and a lot of people who told me like, why did you enroll to the course? Because not everyone can clear that and all this stuff. But then I took that as a challenge. Okay. And trust me, the course cost wouldn't cost more. Like it's just the tuitions you have. You don't have a college life or something, like not able to recollect exactly, but probably around 1 lakh to 1.5 lakh would be more than enough for across the course. In fact, it would be much lesser, and it's not necessary to spend 1.5 lakh also for this entire course. If you want to do your self-study also, you can do. There are a lot of opportunities for us. Okay. There were days like I never expected or thought that like I started like before qualifying CA, my paycheck was around 20,000 per month. Okay. 20,000 or 15,000 per month when I was learning some course. Okay. Then after I joined in the world's 6th largest audit firm, and there I got around 30K or something, but that gave me an opportunity to learn about how the business works, how things works. Okay. And the beauty of this course, guys, once when you clear and do something, everything is paid by the company, right? From just wear your clothes and that's it, nothing more than that. Just go to your office, they're going to give you a laptop. Okay. And I'll tell you something, I never ever dreamt that I'm going to stay in a room which costs like 30,000 per month, 30,000 Indian rupees per month. I never thought I'll stay in that hotel. To be honest, even now, I won't be able to, like, I won't feel like spending that money with my own money. But when you get into these professional courses, that is just minimal for the guys, which the amount of service you're providing. Okay. So you'll be staying in a very fancy hotels, or you will be able to travel across the globe, and you have an access to everything very good, like that many opportunities you have in this particular course. Okay. So sometimes I just travel for a week time to US and come back. What will I do by going just to present something, right? Why would they call us by paying for all this stuff? Is because of our degree and the content we have. So what I want to tell and re-emphasize again is like, no matter what are the career you choose, it might be a commerce, it might be engineering, it might be a medicine, it might be a teaching profession. Nothing is bad or nothing is wrong. Okay. The only thing is how much interested and passionate you are about something. Focus on that, focus on your goals, start this ABCD approach. If you have any questions or queries or any confusion about your career or something, always you can reach out to the Sanvi E-Learning. I'll be in constant touch with them and I'll respond to you personally or as a forum, guys. Okay. So in case if you have any questions for me, feel all to you guys. If you have any questions, feel free to share with me, guys. Okay. Okay. You can post in the chat box, like if you have any queries.
Dear students, we don't permit anyone to speak, but you can post your question in the chat where we can answer. Any doubt regarding your career in commerce? You just keep addressing one of them.
Yeah, so I'll just answer your queries. So ideally I'm not supposed to say, but I consider you guys as a family, so just telling. Okay, so my current package is 30 lakhs per annum. Okay, I'm an experienced manager from Deloitte. To answer that question. And the second question is, so this commerce college courses is in degree. So guys, in degree we have a commerce courses, but the commerce consists of the CEC also considered to be a commerce. Okay, so commerce start from your +2 as well, right from your intern. If I take CEC, can I write UPSC exam? Yes, absolutely. That in fact that will help you to concentrate more on your UPSC curriculum, guys. Okay, so that's also best. If you have a dream of writing your group 1 or group 2 exams or your UPSC exams, I would suggest you to take CEC because that would help you to prepare for your UPSC as well. And then there's another question, were there any distractions like when you were studying in college? Yeah, there were a lot of distractions. Like I'll just tell you one example. Like when I was doing my CA, like I had some seniors with me. So they were like, when I was to study for my exams or something, there's like, let's go for a movie or something. So a lot of people will distract you or something. The only thing is like watching movies is nothing wrong. Playing cricket is nothing wrong. Watching your favorite TV show is nothing wrong. But when you feel like doing, do it. Don't do it for others. If someone is asking you, if you genuinely want to do it. Okay, don't distract yourself for someone else. Simple, right? If you want to do it. So a lot of times people used to ask me to come, but I never went. Only when I wanted to go, I went there. Because that is when I want to do that. Okay. So what is CWA and CMA? CWA and CMA is one and the same. The earlier name was CWA, now it is CMA. So for clothes and all, we need to pay the money, but they do give money once when you travel to abroad, they give some fund to purchase the clothes as well. And now I'm in 6th class. After how many years I do the CA? Good question, Chaturmai. Yeah. So Chaturmai, like after passing your 10th standard, you can enroll for this course. Once when you, after your +2, after your inter, it's a 5 years course. If you clear everything in the courses, is the job permanent? Yeah. So one thing about the CA is like you will never have a situation that way that you won't have a job. Okay. Once when you clear your exam, always there will be an offer letter in your email box. What is the qualification of CA? CA itself is a qualification, guys. CA is nothing but chartered accountancy course. We are certified from the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. How much we should pay to become CA? As I said earlier, much lesser than engineering and medicine. It's very minimal when compared to the fruits which we earn. Okay. So what is the qualification? How much we should pay? Like, is it like self-employment or working under someone? So guys, like, so CA is basically a self-employment and you can work under someone. If you don't want to work under someone, you can set up your own office. Even when you set up your office, you'll have a lot of opportunities. And if you want to work for multinational companies also, there are a lot of opportunities. Yep. Then, any more questions, guys? Okay, I got some question. Who is your inspiration? So I'll just tell you something, right? So I've seen my brother, like how he started his school, like how he started and where he is now. So always when I think about what I can achieve in my life, then I'll just refer back to him, like Mr. Srikanth Reddy Enugu. So he's one of the inspiration to me. There are a lot of people who inspired me and he's one among them for sure. What subjects are included in the CA, sir? So guys, I'll just tell you one thing. Since we deal with the business, it has everything, you name it. We have one subject related to the computers. We have some subject related to the law, one subject related to the, this company secretary courses and the cost accountants we have, income tax we have, accounts we have, international labor laws we have. It's a combination of everything in the globe and it's one course is CA. We have to take any particular group in Inter to do CA. You can take any group to pursue CA, but I would suggest if you want to do CA, then you can go for MEC. That's one of the best course which you can do because it's much easier for you to clear the next rounds. And then any disadvantage because of the commerce? Guys, there is no disadvantages with any education. I'm reiterating it. If you take a commerce or science, nothing is going to be a disadvantage to you. That's the only thing is how much focus you are. And I want to reiterate one thing. I was not a commerce student during my inter. Okay, I was a science student, then I opted for the commerce. Is there robotics in CA? Definitely we don't have a robotics subject in CA, but as I told you earlier, I work with Deloitte and we have a lot of automation the way we do audit. Okay, we don't punch in manually, we use artificial intelligence to punch the numbers and all. There we involve the robotics, but we have a separate team who deal with that. MEC in which stage, sir? At the stage of inter or at the stage of degree? MEC is at the stage of inter. Any more questions, guys? So my native place is Mandapelli. Could we go to countries for CA? Yes. So as I told earlier, like world is a global village. You can travel across the world with this degree, and chartered accountancy degree is recognized, and we have a mutual recognition. Once when you clear chartered accountancy in India, you get a reciprocal degree in Australia, Canada, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, UK, Ireland, and in all these countries, you can just go there and submit your certificate to get another certificate of their particular country. Can we make a startup in CA? Yes, you can. You can assist the startups by CA, or you can collaborate with other professionals and start your own startup. MSc is better or CA degree is better. So both are totally different. For me, since I am from chartered accountants degree, so I like CA, so I feel that is better. If anything goes wrong, does it directly affect our job? You meant to say the way we work? Not exactly, but I'll tell you one example, guys. Like, I don't know how many of you are aware of this stock market and all this stuff. It will be too much content. That's the reason I did not tell. So what happens is, like, a chartered accountant signs on some audit financials, the financial statements. If he doesn't see it properly and he signs those financial statements, a lot of public who depend on the financials and their life would get affected because the stock changes, the price changes. That's the reason we are very accountable to what we do. The signature makes a significant difference. So all the chartered accountants will be very keen when they're signing something. Which sportsman is your inspiration? Okay. What is your aim when you are in 10th standard? To be honest, I hadn't think that I want to do a chartered accountancy course, but as I said earlier, I want to take a safer option. That's the reason I opted for science. But I always had this thing to do a chartered accountants course. So I cleared my CA in India. I traveled to US like yearly once, but I based out of Hyderabad. I work from Hyderabad. I wouldn't say I was a topper always, but I was above average student. Yep. Anything else, guys? Can you tell me, sir, what are the opportunities after BPC? Okay. After BPC, either you can go for this, what do you say? You can do a medicine or B pharmacy or BHMS, or in fact, the biotechnology engineering you can do. And if you want to do CA, you can definitely join CA2 after your BPC also. Obviously, average student can also pass in the CA course. Only thing is, like, as I said, ABCDE plays a rule. There is no average student, there is no bright student. How much desire you have and how much concentration you have to do your thing. You just need to be dedicated towards your work. Okay. Yep. Thank you, guys. Thank you for this opportunity, guys. Looking forward to interact with you later. Yeah, over to you.
Yes, good morning, one and all. Hope you had brief information on all the things. And moreover, I'd like to introduce myself. Most of the students did not see me, I think. Myself, Srikanth Reddy, founder of Sanvi Learning Services, and correspondent and principal, and as well as founder of Slate High School, which is in Jannaram. And hope Mr. Sai Krishna Reddy have covered most of the things, and most of the students had a doubt. I'm an average student or a slow learner, and can I become successful like you was the question. Dear student, as sir have told you all, there is no intelligent student and there is no slow learner. I'll just like to add up an example for that. Dear students, most of the slow learners would be far better in singing songs or recollecting or retelling a movie. Am I right? Do you feel that they have less memory? No, I think. If they had less memory, they wouldn't have, singing a song is not an easy job. Like remembering each and every lyric and singing up to the end. It's a hectic task, but how are they singing it? They have interest in that. However, they're retelling a story, they have interest in that. And as you have seen, A, B, C, D, E of life, if you have all those things, you can achieve anything. Even you can cross a slow learner and become very successful in your life. Don't bother. Only the thing is, as sir have told, start loving your subject. How you love to watch a movie, the same way start loving to study. And I'm very much thankful to Sai Krishna Reddy because what all are to be told in the school, he have explained everything. Even though he's not a teacher, he have covered everything, and especially desire and burning desire. Dear students, if you have burning desire in your life, frankly speaking, as he have told, there was no alarm to wake him up. If he thinks of waking at 4 o'clock, he used to wake up. This burning desire will not let you sleep unless you achieve it. So have a burning desire in your life of becoming something that will give you enough strength. Because dear students, I would like to add up something to this session. You'll have conscious and superconscious mind within you. See, a small example of each of us have superconscious mind with us is sometimes we feel to go to a shop or something, but not noticingly, or we'll think of going to your friend's house, but not noticingly we'll go to a place where bicycle will go on to the place where we usually every day we used to go. Am I right? Have you experienced it? Yes. See, that is because of our superconscious mind, which is within us. And superconscious mind will get activated only when you have burning desire. That will fetch you enough strength, enough energy, and enough ideas to reach you at a successful place. So please trust on that, have burning desire and move ahead. And along with that, confidence is one of the most important thing which sir have discussed. And dear students, we can see most of the people committing suicide, thinking what our parents may think if we do not succeed in the examination or something. So dear students, parents are looking at your hard work. Even if you fail in the examination, if you work hard, as parents are your blood relatives, and they are the people who understand better, they never think bad about the children. So never ever think in a wrong way and never lose your life. Not only you, even India wants people like you, powerful people like you. If not now, we can achieve that in the next attempt. So please don't go ahead in that particular way. Have confidence and reach success. And next, keep learning. Go on learning, and to remember, most of the people has an misconception that I can't remember the things. Yes, dear students, no one can remember the things. We are not supercomputers. We are just humans. Everyone will forget the things. Only the better alternate to remember the things for a longer time is to keep revising. When you read 5th page, please have a glance at 1 to 4 pages also. That is one of the best solution to all the children who feel that I have less memory. Okay, so please concentrate on the same, and see one of the best thing told by Sai Krishna Reddy sir was to enjoy the life. Don't restrict yourself to do anything, but at the same time spend the same amount of time for studying. And even when you study, please keep revising. And one more example to get to make your superconscious mind get activated is, before you get to go to bed, please try to revise the things. What happens is, when you sleep, those concepts will automatically, instead of going to a shop, how you go to your friend's house, how your bicycle moves to your friend's house, the same way, revising at the bedtime is going to make your mind think of those things, and it improves your memory power, and makes you reach success. So anything is possible, dear children. Impossible is nothing but I am possible. So nothing like I cannot do, because all the successful people who are here today in this world were from family backgrounds like us, where middle class or lower middle class, because middle class background or middle class background along with burning desire can take us to any position. So please remember this, and as well as that ABCD is, it can take you to any position. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Mr. Sai Krishna Reddy for coming to our Sanvi Learning Studio and making this day a memorable day. And I hope that we have guided near about 300 students in becoming successful in your life. I also thank each of you and your parents even for making you connected with us. And I would like to thank each of you for getting connected with us, taking the services of Sanvi Learning and shaping up your life and reducing learning loss. And I would like to thank our Vice Principal Jobin sir also, who was here with us, both in Sanvi e-learning services and this seminar. Thank you one and all. Have a nice day.
Thank you.